The BoP for Fuji is finally here. The World Endurance Championship has revealed the balance of performance adjustments for the upcoming 6 hours of Fuji, and there is a lot to talk about. The French auto constructors Alpine and Peugeot could genuinely be in the fight for the win. Meanwhile, in ALMS GT3, there is a big weight change as the Mustang cars are negatively impacted. So in this video, I'll be breaking down everything that you need to know in terms of the balance of performance changes for this upcoming event in the World Endurance Championship. Compared to Lone Star Le Mans in the hypercar field, there aren't actually a lot of changes. The Aston Martin Valkyrie and the Peugeot 9X8 remain the most powerful cars on the grid, while the Ferrari 499P remains the least powerful. Meanwhile, for the weight of these cars, again the Valkyrie and the 9X8 are tied as the lightest cars, while the Ferrari 499P and the Toyota GR010 Hybrid are the heaviest entries on the grid with the same numbers. Finally, on stint energy, the Aston Martin Valkyrie is right at the top with 919 megajoules, while the Ferrari 499P and the Alpine A424 are tied at the back with 893 megajoules. The biggest change in hypercar compared to Coda is that the Alpine A424 gets a 6 kilowatt or 8 horsepower boost in power, potentially putting both French brands of Alpine and Peugeot in the fight for the overall victory. Peugeot in particular is looking really good, considering they got 3rd and 4th last time out at Lone Star Le Mans with the same BoP, and they're heading into a track that suits the 9X8. I could definitely see the French Lions getting their first victory in the WEC this weekend. Ferrari, meanwhile, sits at the bottom of the table in power, weight, and stint energy, likely making this a tough weekend for the Italian marque. As for the home heroes Toyota, they haven't really been given a break on the BoP, which is a little unfortunate considering this is their home event, but hopefully the home crowd as well as the GR010 suiting this track will help Toyota to finally get a great result in the WEC. Cadillac could also be a major threat in this race as they were strong here last year, including grabbing pole with Alex Lynn and leading multiple laps with that Chip Ganassi number 2 car. And they even believe that Fuji suits their package again in 2025. So it's definitely possible that the American manufacturer could get their second win of the season and officially take the fight to Ferrari as we come to Bahrain. Moving on to ALMS GT3, and the Ford Mustang remains at the top of the power index at P1, while the Ferrari 296 sits at the bottom at P18. Recently, I've been getting a lot of questions on this P1 and P18 stuff, so to clarify how this system works, the ranking reflects adjustments made to each car's baseline power. A car ranked higher, like the Mustang for example, has minimal changes applied, while a lower ranked car, such as the Ferrari I mentioned earlier, receives heavier restrictions. And by the way, I'll dive deeper into how this system operates in a separate video. Meanwhile, for weight, the Porsche 911 GT3 is the lightest car on the grid, while again the Ferrari 296 is at the back of the leaderboard, remaining as the heaviest car. Finally, when it comes to the maximum stint energy for ALMS GT3, there's no change at the top as the Mercedes AMG GT3 remains there with 739 megajoules, while Aston Martin is lowest at 697 megajoules. The biggest adjustment in the GT field at Fuji is for the Mustang. After taking pole at Lone Star Le Mans, the car has been handed a 15 kilogram or 33 pound increase. Meanwhile, the Aston Martin Vantage gets a small break with 5 kilograms or 11 pounds removed, which could help it to recover some of the pace it showed earlier in Sao Paulo. So the BoP is out and we are ready to go for the 100th race in the WEC at the Fuji Speedway. Now, when it comes to these BoP changes here in Japan, I'm really interested to know what you think about them. Make sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below.